So let's talk about something wild. There's this invisible war happening in your house right now. It's our technology versus the environment itself. And you know where the front line is? It's your air conditioner.
I mean, just think about it. If you're in a place like North Miami Beach, your AC never gets a day off. It's running practically 365 days a year. It's just this constant, relentless demand for cool air, which easily makes it the hardest working machine you own.
But here's the crazy part. What happens when the local climate is literally actively trying to kill it? Yeah, I'm serious. The air, the humidity, the weather, it's all ganging up on the one appliance you really need to survive.
And, this isn't just about, oh, it's hot outside. Nope. We're talking about a very specific and pretty brutal combination of things that creates, the perfect storm for a total system meltdown. I mean, look at a place like North Miami Beach. It's the perfect example. You've got the salt from Biscayne Bay just eating away at everything. The water tables are so high, the humidity is off the charts. You get those summer thunderstorms that cause power surges. And hey, even the beautiful palm trees are dropping leaves and clogging things up. It's a full-on attack from every possible angle. Okay, so to really get what's going on, we gotta meet the bad guys. Let's call them the 4 coastal culprits. Each one has its own special way of trying to take your AC down. All right, culprit number 1, salt air. And this is no joke. It's basically like rust on overdrive. It's a constant chemical attack 24/7 that's just eating through the metal coils and fins on your outdoor unit. Those are the parts that are, absolutely essential for it to cool anything. Then we've got culprit number 2, constant humidity. A lot of people don't realize this, but your AC has 2 full-time jobs. Yeah, it cools the air, but it also has to pull all that moisture out. And in a place like South Florida, we're talking about gallons and gallons of water every single day. That's just a huge extra workload. And of course, culprit number 3 is just the year-round heat. Think about it. In most places, an AC gets a few months off for an off-season. Not here. It's always on the clock. That constant operation means every single part wears out so much faster. It's like aging in dog years. And last but not least, culprit number 4, those sudden storms. It's not the rain I'm talking about, it's the electricity. Those power surges and flickers can just fry the brains of your AC in an instant. We're talking about the super sensitive and super expensive compressors and control boards. Poof, gone. Okay, so we've met the culprits. Now let's check out their rap sheet. We're going to see exactly how each of these attackers causes a specific and probably very familiar kind of breakdown. And this chart, this lays it all out perfectly. Look, the salt air, that causes refrigerant leaks. That's when your system is running nonstop, but the air coming out isn't cold. Sound familiar? Then there's the heat stress. That kills the capacitor, and that's when you hear that awful humming or clicking sound, but the fan won't start. The humidity, it clogs up the drain lines, and suddenly you've got water backing up into your house. And all that gunk, the debris and the salt, it coats the coils, making your AC work way harder for way less cool air, which means your electricity bill just skyrockets. So the big question is, how do you fight back? Well, it's not a lost cause. There are definitely some rules of survival, some real strategies you can use to protect your AC and your sanity. All right, first up is a really handy tool for your wallet. It's called the $5,000 rule, and it's basically a simple gut check to help you decide if it's smarter to keep fixing your old AC or if it's finally time to replace it. It keeps you from throwing good money after bad. Okay, here's how easy it is. You just take your system's age in years and you multiply it by how much the repair is going to cost. So, for example, let's say your AC is 12 years old and the repair bill is $500. You do the math, 12 times 500, that's 6,000. Since that number is over $5,000, the rule says, hey, you should probably think about replacing this thing. And here's a huge reason why that rule makes so much sense. Efficiency. A new AC is just a whole different beast. We're talking about using 30, even 40% less energy than a system that's just 10 years old. When your AC is running all the time, those savings on your electric bill, they add up fast. Now, when you do decide to replace it, you're going to hear about something called a SEER rating. All you need to know is the higher the number, the better. So going from a basic 13 SEER to a 16 SEER unit makes it about 23% more efficient. Yeah, it costs more upfront, but in a place like this, you'll literally save hundreds of dollars a year. And, this is a big one, it's way better at pulling that nasty humidity out of the air. So here's your survival checklist. This is what you do. Number 1, maintenance, twice a year, no excuses. It cleans off that salt and gunk. Number 2, if you get a new unit, ask for one with coastal-rated coatings. It's like armor against the salt air. 3, make sure that thing is strapped down to meet Florida's hurricane code. Seriously. And number 4, never, ever let a contractor just guess the size you need. Demand something called a manual J calculation. It's the only way to know you're getting the right size unit for your house.
But, okay, the fight isn't just outside. There's another invisible battlefront, and this one is happening right over your head, inside the walls of your own home. Take a look at this number, 30%. That is a massive number. So what on earth could that be? That is how much of your expensive cooled air can be leaking out of your ductwork before it even gets to your rooms. You could have the best, most efficient AC on the planet, but if a third of the cool air it's making is just chilling your attic, you're losing the war, and you're just throwing money away. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that your local environment is a serious opponent, for sure, but the problems it causes, they're predictable. And if they're predictable, that means they're preventable. You just have to start seeing efficiency as an investment, not an expense. The more you understand how your own home works, the more power you have. So remember, every single day, your air conditioner is out there fighting. It's fighting salt, it's fighting heat, it's fighting water. It's a battle you can't see. But trust me, the consequences of losing are very, very real.
And that really makes you think, doesn't it? If this whole invisible war is happening with just your air conditioner, what other invisible battles are going on inside your home right now?